Yo, what is up, everybody? How's it going? Hope everybody's good. Buy or sell? I don't know. Let's flip a coin and see. I can't really do either because I'm waiting for a payout on Top Step. So I don't really want to jeopardize the 50% of the account going down if I take a loss or something. And also, I tried to load up my Top Step so I could use their charts, and when I actually brought up the chart, it wouldn't show me gold because they reverted back to NQ as like the main subscription. So I gotta actually email them and figure that out, because even after my payout goes through, if they don't have the right subscription for me, then I'm gonna only be able to trade NQ, which would suck. What's up, James? How's it going, man? You good? Yo, Seth Dog, what up? LeBron, what's up, man? Hope everybody's doing good. I'm kind of... Oh, look who it is. Wait, what was it? It was the Majestic Forex Trading Mermaid or something. I can't remember now. I got it forgot. That's Ariel, though. You still have data missing on your chart? What do you mean? Oh, Top Set was down? Interesting. Okay, let's see if I can pull it up. Don't want to expose my bank account balance. Nah, market data is still not good for me. Oh, that was a stock market calling me. Yeah, Warren Buffett. Sorry, can't make it to the phone right now. I'm on stream to some legends, so yeah, sell my shares and all that stuff. Right, peace. Sorry, I had to call with Warren Buffett there. But yeah, mine's still not working. Yeah, maybe they identified it or something and then they never fix it. I don't know. That was a scam phone call, by the way. That's why I didn't answer it. But yeah, this looks like a pretty good sells below level. It's not super thick support level, but my brother Tyler, what's up, man? Oh yeah. Red folders all week, man. Talk it. Guys, is this a W cardigan? My aunt crocheted this. I think it's very impressive. Like, I'm actually kind of blown away. Yeah. Yeah, there's going to be a finder's fee, though, for that. You were? Nice. Yeah, I always got to show up with that drip, man. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, my aunt messaged me and she was like, "Are you interested in having a crocheted cardigan?" I was like, "The doy." Obviously. But yeah, I think it's really nice. I like it. Yeah. You know what's tougher than your outfit though? Your RP&L, your realized profit and losses. That's what matters. That's how you need to value your worth. That's how you decide how much you're worth as a person, if you're a profitable trader or not. No, I'm just kidding. Some market data is missing or something. People are trying to hack the system. People are trying to hack the mainframe. Keep us from making bank. We're making too much money. That's actually not a bad idea. Yo, Jedi, what's up, man? Yeah. Yeah. Just ask her to. It's kind of funny how I couldn't trade anyways, and then now nobody can trade. I thought TopSet like messed up my data subscription or something. But yeah, at least I don't have to figure that out. At least it's not a mistake only for me. Because I was searching up friggin' NQ and I thought NQ was coming out. So I was like, man, maybe they changed the subscription. Nice. Ice skating. Yeah, someone else messaged me too and they were like, damn, bro, you're ripping. But that's like terrible. Uh-oh, Ariel can trade. Everybody watch out. The market maker has arrived. She's coming for your stop loss. Seth, I don't know how it works really, because some places went ahead and some places went behind or something. I don't know. It's all over the place. Just go on Baby Pips and look. Bruh. Tucker, how are you not asleep yet, bro? Or why are you not asleep yet? You staying up just for this? I just even realized what it was. I'm actually, guys, you guys got me so friggin' scared to read the chat. It's ridiculous. Because I keep thinking now that you guys are gonna try and get me for something, but I'm too sharp. Wow, that just massively overextended in the last minute. Isn't that incredible? How many ticks did that just drop below the level? Wow, over 80. It's kind of crazy. I swear, like, wasn't it up here literally not even a minute ago, and now it's over 100? Now it's over 100 ticks overextended. That's unreal. Yo, Slat Trades. Yeah, Ariel is melting. Thank you, Seth. Appreciate that. The gray out in my eyes? I didn't think I had gray in my eyes. Yeah, she's dope. Slat trades I do, but I'm waiting on a payout on Top Step, so I don't really want to jeopardize my account balance. And then, oh, Tucker's leaving. What the heck? Peace, bro. Alright, man. Yeah, get your sleep. And then I'm with Alpha Futures on Project X, but I forgot to verify my identity with them, so kind of screwed up there. Got nothing to trade, but it's also down, I think. So I'm just kind of chilling here on TradingView, just to like do analysis or whatever and give my thoughts and just chill with you guys and vibe out. You know what I'm saying? Do I know Roger Banks? Well, I know of him. Yeah, I see him online on Instagram and stuff. No, I can't, man, because on TradingView you need to subscribe to get futures data, which is stupid, but that's the only reason I'm on XAU. 5-8. Yeah. It should be pretty correlated, though, I feel like. Well, you can kind of judge if there's anything you want to take anyways. Ariel, you trade Forex, don't you? You said you're on MT4? What does it even look like to the left? Oh, okay. I thought it was way cleaner than that for some reason. Where would the next level be? Down here. Oops. Oh, okay, cool. Well, it wasn't so much the resistance slide, it was the fact that it closed below this level so far. Like, ideally, it would have closed right here, and this portion of the move would be our piece of the pie, but it just didn't play out that way. It kind of just dropped an insane amount within like a minute and screwed that opportunity up. Yeah, I mean, it was like from here to where the entry would have been is like 120 ticks. So to even get your stop back into range, it'd be like 130, 140, which is just. But we do talk about sometimes the ranges being so big and you have to size down and go heavier. But just looking at this visually, like I can tell just by looking at how far extended it is. Like I can just tell, yeah. Even though it did pretty much break below the next level. What the heck? That is insane. Yeah, I wouldn't have been taking it either way though. Yo, Matthew, what's up? You didn't know what was back on? Yeah, I think it's still having some issues with the data. Oh, down, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can't even trade anyways. I was saying before, like, I'm kind of afraid to even take anything on my top set because they sent me an email and said that they're withdrawing the money through a broker or something because I'm on live. And it's better to wait to take trades in case, like, I go below my 50% balance thing. Yeet. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's funny, like, anybody around here who sees that would be like, bruh. But everybody I know is from, like, Australia and New Zealand messaged me and was like, yo, that's sick, you're ripping. I'm like, man. But it is weird to think about AORM because we literally skated from the time we could walk pretty much. If you think about it, like, there's home videos of me, like, not even being able to walk. And my dad's, like, holding me up by my jacket with skates on, just, like, kind of pushing me around. And I can't even speak. So obviously it would be like a foreign thing to a lot of people, I guess. Who should you go for? I don't know, see, because I used to be a Montreal Canadiens fan, and I kind of, like, drifted away from them. Yeah, honestly, the Flames are pretty sick. They suck, but they're a good team to go for sure. If you want to go for a good team that you'll see get quite a few wins and, like, have the most talent, probably Edmonton, even though Orm's going to hate that I said that. Yeah, exactly what I just said, Orem. I figured you might get upset because it's like the Battle of Alberta or something. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I mean, they have the best player in the world on their team, so. And then they got, like, another handful of really good players. Yeah. McDonald's. It's the Edmonton Oilers in the NHL. Oh my goodness, you don't know what league to go for. Oh, well, you got to watch the NHL. You got to watch the NHL. That's by far the best hockey. It is like it is the best sport, yeah, by far. You even get a little bit of MMA in there. It's like a mix between football, friggin' UFC, figure skating. It's like every like crazy sport is like a little bit into it. Yeah, the fights, exactly. You just drop the gloves and start wailing on each other randomly. Yeah, sick. Okay, set up on NQ. I don't really see anything there for me personally. I don't know what it looks like on futures though, but it's hard to visualize anything the way it is here. Shivam, I'm not looking for anything really for myself just because I got nothing to trade. I'm waiting for a payout on Top Step, and I forgot to verify my identity with Alpha Futures. I just got funded with them. Haven't started yet, and yeah, I'm kind of just doing some analysis and showing up because at the end of the day, what this is all about is showing up every day, doing your thing, being consistent, persevering through all the trials, and just, yeah, consistency. Like, there's no really need for me to be here, but you guys are awesome. The charts are awesome. Everything's awesome. Everything is awesome. I don't know if you know that song, but yeah. You guys inspire me to show up in moments like this when I can't even trade. I actually submitted the verification, but it's pending. I'm just waiting for them to review it. Yeah. Yes, sir. No more s'mores. No more s'mores. If you get that reference, you're a G. Just want to let you know. Well, I don't know. And maybe someone took a trade at some point, but I can't even take a trade. Just kind of doing some analysis and chilling. Yeah, but I mean, 99% of the time, Daniel is looking to take a trade. I don't even have the option. It's kind of upsetting, but I would have been very interested in this if it was like outside of this range. It's like so close, so it almost makes you want to do it in the moment, eh? Trail Daddy, I got a payout pending with Top Step, and then I got a verification for my identity with Alpha Futures pending. Yeah. And Wildstream, dude, I was gonna friggin' show up, but I keeps falling asleep before New York. I'm not even lying. I says that I'm gonna do Asia, go to bed after, and then wake up before New York. But every time, I swear, I does Asia, closes up the stream. I says at the end of the stream, all right, I'm gonna go to bed now. Then I ends up making another coffee and just sitting down and like being on social media, talking to ChatGPT, just researching random stuff, going down the most random rabbit holes of all time. And then next thing you know, it's like London Open. I be on stream with Dan for a bit sometimes, and then I passes out. Oh, I'm gonna have to, man. Oh, and I'm gonna get you good, pal. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I'm gonna try to. Yeah, sure. What I'm gonna do actually is open up Zoom and get the drawing tool out. So 1 sec, and I'll just give my thoughts on what would be going through my head. Okay, so it's definitely a possibility if you wanted to, but I think it would be a little bit of a low probability scenario just because we're after pushing down so heavily bearish to the point where it's like, 1 sec. And this is just one of the points. This isn't the only thing that I'm going to say, but from market open, we've pushed down over 250 ticks. And Asia literally just opened 30 minutes ago. So, I mean, clearly there's lots of bearish volume. Do you want to buy in those conditions? I don't know. It's up to you. You know, use your discretion or trade at your own discretion. But to me, with the 30-minute especially closing like this, I mean, the 30-minute still has a nice bit of strength bearish. So who's to say that the hourly is not going to close strong too? You know what I mean? But anything can happen. It's just the way I would be looking at it. Also didn't close with much strength on this candle. It doesn't look that pretty. Doesn't have much rejection at all in my eyes. Wouldn't be interested personally. Yeah. Yeah, I hope that makes sense though. Like, I would need confirmation that buyers are kind of taking over for me to want to take a buy. Like, I'd need to see more out of it than this, personally. I really just busted out that drawing tool and didn't draw anything, did I? Yeah, Trail Daddy, you're in New York, right? I think you are. Thanks, Orm. Appreciate that. Well, it's like, in a scenario where I would want to take the position, like in a scenario where I would want to take a buy position, yeah, this would be the retest and I would take the break of the previous, right? But ideally, like for this whole area right here, let's just say it like this. This whole area leading up to this is just screaming bearish momentum to me. So until I see more confirmation that we're switching to buyers taking over, I'm not going to want to take a buy position. And for me, that would be when not until we break above here at least. So it's chill, you know, like we don't have to take the position down here. If you want more confirmation, you can wait till we come up here and break through an area where sellers had control before. That's just the way I'm looking at it. Dub Seth, I still need to get my passport, man. It's pissing me off. I keep putting it off. But it's my fault though. I want to go on a trip somewhere. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, man. And you know, it's not ideal that this 30 kind of opened and didn't even create much of a wick at all. It would make me a little bit skeptical even if we did close below this level, but then again, it is such a key level that, you know, you'd have to make that decision in the moment, I guess. Yeah, I'd definitely have to do that, Matthew. Matthew got all the friggin' tax deductible hacks. Oh, Vanessa's here. What's up? Yeah, we're going to Bali in April, I think. I think it's still going ahead, yeah. But we had to cancel because it was kind of short notice and so many people had things come up. Like even me personally, I went to set up my passport and it just didn't work out. I could not get it on time. There was no way for me to be able to go there. So yeah, everybody agreed on pushing it back to April. So I got like 5 months to get my passport, and it probably would take like 2, I would say. Yeah, W, Matthew. Nah, I'd never had a passport, no. Never left Canada, so. Yeah, I mean, I went there to apply for it, and she said, she gave me a date that I could get it by, and she told me, like, typically it'll be about 2 months. Mm. Is anybody looking to take a buy position there? I'm just curious. Oh, dude, you got to, Matthew. I went snowboarding a few times. Well, I grew up skateboarding my whole life, so I'm way more comfortable on a skateboard. But when I got into high school, I tried snowboarding. I really enjoyed that too. Nice. W. Yeah, Orm, I'm definitely down. Yeah, 100%. Give me some time, though, because I'm trying to lose some more weight. It's going to be... Dude, I friggin' hate being, like... If I'm over 210, or, like, over 215, maybe, getting up on the snowboard is the hardest thing in the world, man. Like, when you're on your ass and you're trying to friggin', like, jump up. It sucks. Yeah. Imagine the speed that we'll get. Nah, you're not even fat, though. You're freaking skinny still. The fat version of you is still skinny. That's the funny thing. Yeah. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, you are, man. Do you have any pictures of you 220? Because I swear I did not see you once 220. Like, I have no idea what you look like. Kind of trips me out thinking that you even weighed that much. Yeah. When I was like almost 300 pounds, I always had a big beard. I shaved it one time. And dude, I looked at myself in the mirror and I instantly regretted it. Yeah, you can. I mean, it just comes down to personal preference of what you want to do. I mean, there's only 6 minutes left. Hasn't broken the top wick left. Not much strength. Lots of bearish momentum. But yeah, can obviously still win. Did you do it, Matthew? I friggin' knew it, man. As long as you're confident in it. That's the main thing, is that you have confidence in the trade. We were talking about on the Sunday seminar, Dan. Possibilities versus probabilities is a dangerous game. It's pretty similar, Vanessa. It's not exactly the same, but yeah, it is similar. Yeah, it would be a pretty tough spot, eh? Over 100 ticks. Over 100 ticks stop, and then from the entry to the next level, it's only like 60. So, I mean, it's not ideal, really, in that sense either. Yeah, Matthew, I kind of had a sense that you didn't really have confidence in the trade, but you felt like since it could win, you wanted to enter because you wanted to get that. You wanted to exercise the hope in your body that like kind of pushes you to, I don't know. I know exactly what you're feeling, or like what it's like to do something like that. But all in all, like, the trade did make sense. Talita, what's up? I haven't seen you in ages. How you been? Yeah, W, Matthew. Oh, I'm good. I'm doing incredible, honestly. Really enjoying the streaming and stuff like that. Yeah, Seth, we were just talking about that. I wasn't very interested in it. Well, if I could trade, I wouldn't be interested in it at all, really. Yeah, totally. I mean, Seth, think about it. Like, you got this level from where the entry would be at the break of this wick. It's about 60 ticks. The only place you could place your stop really is like over 110. You know, and the probability wasn't super high, just with the fact that there wasn't much strength in this candle. So I mean, yeah, like, no, we're coming back down, and I'd be pooing my pants in this trade, to be honest. But yeah, like, it could play out. Yeah. Thanks, Talita. Auntie T, legend in the community. Do you still be around in the Discord? Are you trading much anymore, Talita? Just curious. Yeah, that's understandable, Matthew. Oh, okay. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, it seems like a lot of work. But I hope it's all working out though. Yeah. Looks like NY still open. Yeah, if anybody's confused about the time zones and stuff, or like if there's anything going ahead or behind, just look at Baby Pips. It updates automatically for your time zone. Yeah, sick Toledo. Don't let the trading stress you out though, especially if you got all that stuff on your plate. Definitely, yeah, don't let it affect you emotionally. Oh yeah, sweet Matthew. Seems like London and pre-London is kind of ramping up again a bit, I think. Oh man, I was confused by what you were talking about then at first, but dude, incredible feeling. Incredible. Just that little switch in the psychology. If anybody's curious about what we're talking about, when you go from challenge phase on Bullinox to funded, it goes from red letters in your account name to pink. Hmm. Wait, why can't you do that? Anyways, what's stopping you from doing that? Uh, AI bot. That it all depends on the way you're trading, your system, how you go about ticking off your boxes and everything. For me, it wouldn't be valid, but you know, based on it would be based on the way you see the market. So you got to decide that for yourself, really. I mean, I can just say off the rip, you should be confident enough to know if it's valid or not when you enter. You know what I mean? I think oh wow, guys. Look what I just realized. If we break above this level, this minor resistance, look at what that would look like on the 30. Is anybody else salivating right now? I know I am. Even though I can't trade, so I don't know why. Because me personally, I went straight to Bullinox, really. I mean, I had minor experience with Forex trading for years prior, just kind of on and off little bits here and there, but I never really fully locked in until January this year. As soon as I heard about Bullinox, $20 accounts, boom, got one. Started learning the ins and outs of the prop firm game, got a few payouts, and then yeah, ripped myself to a live account with Top Step, and it's been history. No, I don't have any, Seth. I mean, I guess I could paper trade on TradingView, but I can't even remember how to work TradingView. It's like I said, like I knew back in the day, like when I was doing the trading, it was like MT4 and a little bit of TradingView. But yeah, I don't even remember how to work it. That's how little I did it. The setups are simple but complicated at the same time, Kez. Oh wait, are you talking about setting up Bullinox? I'm not sure if you're talking about the trades I take or the accounts. Okay, Bullinox. Yeah, the setup is super easy. I mean, I don't know your age, but I think you do have to be above 18 years old. You kind of just go into your account, verify your identity, and I don't even think you need to verify your identity until you pass a challenge. And once you do pass a challenge, okay, 35, dope. Yeah, so once you do pass a challenge, you get the opportunity to pay more money for the activation fee to actually move to a funded account. Once you move to a payout eligible account that you can earn payouts on, it's simulated funds still, but it's like a middle ground between if they're gonna move you to a live funded. And yeah, that's stuff you'll learn along the way. What you have to worry about now is just, you know, getting your reps in. If you're new to trading or new to prop firms, then I would suggest going really low size for quite some time and gathering some data first before you size up. Young Quan, that is a good question actually. That is a really good question. The reason is that the payout rules for Top Step are much more trader friendly than Bullinox. The way that Bullinox is set up as a prop firm is they have a really cheap entry cost, but they have a little bit more of a tough payout process. But then Top Step caters a little bit better. Oh, Seth, is it your stream setup? Dude. The first thing I noticed is the Bullinox shirt in the background. That's dope, man. Because I know exactly what those corners are. So I know what that is. Yeah, that's sick, bro. Yeah, it's a massive W. Said last time. So Vanessa, it's a completely different game when you're trading prop firms psychologically, because your account size isn't the amount that you're risking of your own capital. So even when I say that your account size is going to be your maximum loss limit, which is let's say $2,000. Okay, so what do most traders say? Risk 5% of your account, but really it's a lot different than if you put $2,000 into an account, you know what I mean? Because you only paid like what, $300 for the account, you know, so you're not putting much risk up. So using the buying power that they provide you with is acceptable as long as you have the data to know that your trades are valid. You can get yourself to a point where you have that buffer, and then you can treat it like a pretty sensible account. I hope that kind of makes sense. Because like, yes, Vanessa, typically you would want to give yourself room to have 25 losses, because in a long-term game of trading, that's respectable, right? But when you're trading prop firms, it's completely different. If you gave yourself room for 25 losses on a prop firm account when you're trying to pass a challenge or trade to master, it would be ages before you were able to earn a nice bit of income, right? So given the fact that you're not risking the entire amount of the account, like think about it like this. If your account size is $2,000 on leverage, but you only paid $300 to risk that $2,000. What's 2,000 divided by 300? It's over 6. So why don't you just multiply the 5% by 6? Like, do the math there and that way. You know what I mean? And then that percentage would be a valid amount for the amount you risk when it comes to your own capital. But that is only taken into consideration when you're comfortable enough to know that when price action is playing out in your favor, you can capitalize on it with good trades. So if you haven't been trading for like 6 to 9 months yet, consistently every day, 1 to 2 sessions a day, building up data, then that's not really a question to even concern yourself with yet. Did I ever try lucid trading? No, I haven't. What's that? And why is your name Cat Dog Jordan? That's funny. I think Seth took a nice dub on Friday. Nice type 2. Yeah. Jonathan, I don't really have an entry plan right now in this moment because I was saying earlier, I'm not sure if you're here, but I don't really have an account to trade right now. I got a payout pending on Top Step, and I just passed 2 Alpha Futures accounts, but I forgot to verify my identity, so that's pending too. And yeah, I'm just here for the vibes and the analysis. When it comes to entry plan, as things appear, we can get into that a little bit. How was my last month? Oh, bro, in trading wise, it's been pretty crazy. I made a pretty ridiculous amount of money in October. Yeah, opportunity October, man. Never going back November. Yeah, that's perfect. And Destiny December. Do you have a freaking word for every month? What the heck? Just do a January, yeah, let's see. Or January the joke. Guys, I think I'm going to take off after this candle, to be honest, because I really just wanted to show up and vibe with everybody for a bit and kind of talk to you guys and just chill out, because I knew I couldn't trade anyways. Jedi. I didn't even tell him yet, to be honest. Project X, Kez. Project X is by far the goated platform, in my opinion. Yeah, I should just drop a big duffel bag on the table. Yeah. Yeah, I made 5 figures in one day, and then I went straight to Walmart. Here. Any holiday slash trip ideas? I try to think about it a little bit. Um, I know I'm going to Bali in April. Other than that, I gotta try and get my passport figured out. People have been saying in chat that the data is all messed up and it's hard to get the what's it called? Yeah, the data. For explaining. Yeah, that's good. That's definitely good. The main thing when you're learning and kind of just getting started is just get your reps in. Collect data. You know what I'm saying? Journal your trades. Yeah. Analyze your emotions on the inside when you're executing. Try not to overcloud your judgment with a bunch of different strategies from different places. When am I joining Daniel in Dubai? I don't think I'll ever be moving there, but I'll definitely go visit him. Your chart's frozen? I don't know. Is anybody else having that trouble? I'm just using TradingView right now because I got my accounts kind of just chilling there. Can't trade them right at the moment. Yeah. W Matthew with the banger advice. Can almost use this as a level now. It's pretty minor, but ooh, all I had to eat today was one T-bone steak and some cheese, and then I had some electrolytes. Hit the gym, trying to lock in. Cause, guys, this is the craziest part about going into this week. It's less than 8 weeks from now until Christmas. Can you guys freaking believe that? Less than 8 weeks until Christmas. And then like 8 weeks till the new year. Like, man, if there's a time to lock in, it's right now. I think she said she had 2.5 2500 ml, so it's probably a 50k. But yeah, you should answer that, Vanessa, because $100 could be too much depending on the account size. Yeah, boy. Stack that money. Best market to watch gold on? I would say get yourself set up with a Project X account somehow, because, man, I'm telling you, their platform will change your life as a trader, in my opinion. I mean, you could stick with the OG. Like, I know Ariel likes MT4 and stuff. That is the absolute OG platforms, and it is sick, and I love it. But once I switch the platform, Project X, can't go back. I don't go live for London, no. I just do Asia. And I can't even trade tonight. I kind of just wanted to show up and vibe with you guys, answer some questions, and talk. I think I might call it now. It's been an hour. So I'm glad everybody came out anyways. Even though Project X was down. I know a lot of you guys couldn't trade either. But love you guys. Thanks for coming out. And tomorrow, hopefully my payout hits before market open tomorrow, or before Asia session, I mean. Catch you guys later. Thanks, Ariel.